Well, hello. Long time no hear, no chat. Edtechfamily here. I am Rebekah Remkowitz, and this is
Minecraft McCurdy,
aka
Connor McCurdy from the channel Minecraft McCurdy.
And we are 2/3 of the Edtech family. And we have been kind of putting off recording something on our first quarter of the year. But now, being 1 week into the second quarter, decided that now would be a good time to get a few thoughts recorded. So, Connor, I was thinking, I'm going to go a bit off script.
What?
Okay. So,
sorry, I went off script.
We have a family tradition that when we sit down to eat dinner together, we share our roses and thorns, right?
Yes.
So I would like to begin by asking you, you have now had 2 experiences as a presenter at some education events. And
Yes.
I would like to know first, what was your rose from your presentation experiences?
I got to meet a lot of people.
Okay. And what was your thorn?
We all know what that thorn is.
We do? Nobody listening knows what the thorn was.
Well, if you were at the conference and you were like checking in on us, we I know somebody checked in on this. Whoever you are, comment if you want to on this. But we had somebody check in on us, and also, well, technically we had 1.5 people, because there was the person that was checking in on us, and then there was the person that attended. And I am just happy we got 1 and not 0.
Okay.
So I guess it's kind of like a thorny
rose
put together.
Because you were disappointed that there was only 1 person in that was your first one.
Right, but I was so glad that we at least got 1. Thank you, whoever you were to come to our session. Oh, and thank you to the 30 so people who came to our one at
ETC.
ETC.
Did you have a good experience at ETC?
Yes, I did. And like I said, thank you. Actually, so my mom did a presentation, and then I came later in the afternoon, and we both did a presentation.
If you give a kid a camera.
Yes, we've been going around on the internet. We've been the big news on blogs and stuff.
Well,
also,
no, in our world. But
in our world, yeah. And on my mom's
we're
blog.
We're our own big news. That's okay.
Go check out my mom's blog. And I also have a blog. I didn't update it yet, but it's called My 2018.
And you started that because you attended a session at the TechRodeo, right? With
yes.
Joe Marquez.
Yes. And he talked about blogging. And I also got one of his stickers. And I put it on my Chromebook. I forget what it says. I think it's like Tech Squad or something. But that was the last thing I attended. And I was kind of like a big thing, because he actually used my Chromebook to show like a sightseeing thing, and I know that he's a big person in the tech world, so that was kind of cool to have him use my Chromebook for his presentation.
And I would like to add, what I saw was you were welcomed into this community of educators pretty much with open arms, and it seemed like that was exciting for you.
Yes, it was very exciting.
Okay.
And it seems that we are running out of time.
But I have a couple things before we sign off.
Yes.
One, I would like to thank Catherine Goyette and Corey Orlando for their positive feedback and support with Connor's presentation, and a special shout out to Kyle Anderson, who spent some time and talked with Connor at lunch at the Tech Rodeo. We should also thank Greg Eilers and Luke Hibbard for all of the work that they put into ETC. And so, Connor, I would like... Connor mentioned my blog, and my blog is... and this podcast, this is the official podcast for that blog. The blog is eduawesomeadventure.com. And we would like to thank everyone who offered feedback on our presentation, because we've got some really good ideas to work with on how we can continue to improve it and make it, make it more engaging and continue to help encourage teachers to give kids cameras. Now, before we sign off...
without you, the tech world wouldn't have... kids wouldn't be able to have all of this technology they have today. And without technology, kids wouldn't be able to learn as much as they do today and wouldn't have as much knowledge. So thank you for creating all of these presentations. I loved going to the two I went to. My mom has an upcoming Ed Camp.
That's right. Ed Camp SV Make in San Jose.
Hope that she has safe travels and also gets home safely, but also hope that she has a good presentation if she has one.
Ed camps are a little bit different, but we can talk about ed camps later.
And studies, good. And also, she made a video a couple years ago, maybe 3, maybe 4, but she made a video that she describes Ed Camp.
And why I go. Yep,
and
you're right.
Why she goes.
Thank you, Connor.
So go check that out. Check out our channels. Mine is Minecraft McCurdy. Hers is
Rebekah
Remkowitz.
Okay.
And
are you ready for the final question of the podcast?
Hit me with your shot.
Fire away. Okay. What? We're not going to do a thorn. We're just going to do a rose. What was your rose, your top rose of spring break?
I want to say...
It's a tough question. I know. We did a lot of kind of cool stuff.
It's between camping and what Papa did.
What Papa did?
Excuse me. You know when he got us Easter baskets?
Oh, yeah. Papa did some cool Easter baskets. The camping trip, I'm going to go with the camping trip.
I got it. It's a tie.
It's a tie for Connor, but for me, hands down, the camping trip was, we got away. The weather was perfect. Our tent went up nicely and came down nicely. I took it down all by myself, by the way.
I know.
But it was fabulous. And I appreciated all of your help throughout the spring break. You helped me a lot.
That's only because we weren't.
I know that. But you helped me. When you were present, you were helpful. And I want to thank you. And we need to wind it down.
just one more thing. If you attended that, if you give a kid a camera conference, you saw my little bit of my ranch video, and Happy New Year. And that was, oh my gosh, I don't know how many years ago that was. I just joined only about I want to say maybe 3 years ago. So and I've made you would think I haven't made that many videos, but I have. Anyway, if you are listening, thank you for coming to our presentations. I really enjoyed it. And for me being a kid and trying to be a presenter and everything, it's kind of hard for me because I'm a kid, and we kids get shy sometimes, and
you're a little bit of an introvert, so it takes a lot. I know for you to get up in front of people and talk, and I want to thank you. I want to thank you, and we will continue working together. All right, high five. Thank you for listening. Have a great week. If you've been on spring break, have a great week back. All right, we will be back soon.